if any auto worker did as piss poor of a job as Stellantis CEO Carlos Tavares, they'd be fired.
Whoa, that guy's pissed off. Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. That is UAW President Sean Fain talking about a plan from Stellantis to go back on their word, according to him, and not put a vehicle or invest in the Belvidere, Illinois Assembly Plant. You may recall this was part of the UAW strike last fall, considered a major win for the UAW to get that plant restarted. And apparently, it's threatened to lose last night, and he said something at the Democratic National Convention about it as well, that Stellantis has gone back on the word. Now, Stellantis did issue a statement this morning, which is why I kind of held off doing the video until now, because I want to get the statement on the screen for you guys so we can read it out loud. So they said that to ensure the company's future competitiveness and sustainability, which are necessary to preserve U.S. manufacturing jobs, it is critical for the business case for all investments is aligned with market conditions and our ability to accommodate a wide range of consumer demands. Therefore, the company, Stellantis, confirms it has notified the UAW that plans for the Belvidere plant will be delayed, but firmly stands by its commitment. As always, the company is committed to engaging with the union on a productive, respectful, and forward-looking dialogue. The company has not violated the commitments made in the investment letter included in the 2023 UAW collective bargaining agreement and strongly objects to the union's accusations. In fact, the UAW agreed to language that expressly allows the company to modify product investments and employment levels. Therefore, the UAW cannot legally strike or a violation of this letter at this time. Now, what's all that kind of talking about? Well, one of the things that UAW says it won in negotiations was the right to strike over product plans and investments. It says it has the power. Stellantis says, hold on a minute. We don't agree that you have the power to do that, and we need to, as a company, make changes to plans according to market conditions. Now, in that video I showed, Sean Fain goes even further, points out that the problem is really Carlos Tavares, as we said, and his big salary. He had a 56% salary increase. And I've been talking about Carlos Tavares here for the last 3 or 4 weeks. He's been making lots of comments about auto workers and plants and how plants aren't doing as well as they should. And that's part of the problem. So yeah, this is interesting back and forth. Now, what is really at stake is we have thousands of jobs at Belvidere. And if you don't know, I actually pulled it up over here too. The Belvidere Assembly Plant is near Illinois. It's in Illinois, excuse me. And it's been a plant that's been opened in 1965. Last assembled the Jeep Cherokee. You have a nearby body shop and nearby, the adjacent stamping plant. You have the stamping plant. You have the production. So this is a pretty sizable assembly plant. And the idea here was they were going to invest to reopen the plant, as right here it says in the Wikipedia, reopen the plant, and also build a new midsize Ram pickup truck. That was part of the plant. They're going to create 1,100 new jobs in the facility. They were going to add an electric vehicle battery plant as well, and they were going to really make this more of an assembly plant for the area and really help out that economy in the local area. Now, this was all driven by the strike week and from last fall, which we covered quite a bit. Ram truck plant, they saw an expansion. That plant went down. There were individual strikes. First time UAW has done that. They struck plants individually, and so that was a big change over prior years. And then we had what we considered the 2027 Ram midsize truck coming, thanks to UAW documents. And I kind of put together an article what we'd know, and it really came down to probably do something different with the Jeep Gladiator and come up with a Ram truck instead. That was more I don't know, turbo. It's probably a turbocharged, small displacement engine, probably even a plug-in hybrid. It's probably going to be, a small truck. It's not going to be a compact size, even though I think Stellantis could do well with the compact size because they don't really sell that many cars. But yes, that was the plan. That's what we kind of knew last fall, and now we're seeing the news happen today that no, they're going to go back on this. According to UAW, they're going back on their promise of reopening the plant. Stellantis says no, we're delaying the plant, so you have mismatch there. UAW says we can strike because we're going to strike on product and investment choices. Stellantis says, no, not so fast. And so what we have the midsize truck basically is dangling in the wind now. It's something that I think Ram is needed, and something I think Stellantis is needed is just more product variety out there for customers. It seems like the current lineup is a little dated, and we need to kind of spark things going in the sales. The sales of Stellantis, as UAW President Sean Fain has pointed out, haven't been good in prior years. And so this was seen from my standpoint as a shot in the arm for consumers who want a Ram midsize truck. If you read my comments, you'll see that comes up time and time again. And it's really an interesting place we're at right now today. But I just thought that Sean's comments there were like, holy cow. Wow. And I'm going to keep following the story because, I grew up in Michigan. I grew up with a lot of blue collar friends and white collar friends. I understand what's going on here. I understand the push pull back and forth between the UAW and the automakers. I understand people's criticisms of UAW. I mean, I understand this topic quite thoroughly. And I think it's too bad. I think having an investment in Belvidere would be a win-win for the company and for the people in the community. I think both sides want that. And just getting to the point where they can kind of get together and make it happen. And if you've watched Sean Fain all last year, he's a bit of a firebrand. He says some things that I'm shocked that he says out loud, and he makes his opinions known. So there's no questioning what he thinks about it. So that's what I got for you today on the plant going on. Looks like midsize truck is going to be delayed or killed. Who knows what's going to happen with that? But more controversy happening in Belvidere, and I'll keep watching that. And thanks to a fan last night who emailed me, and he said sent me some stories on this, and I kind of followed up with Stellantis last night, but I waited till this morning to add a statement from Stellantis to make it, so you guys can hear both sides of the story. So for more, check videos up over here, website down below as well, pickuptrucktalk.com. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road.